So now it's time to start working on our Vue component. If we open source.js and our app.js, we are going to start by importing Babel polyfill to ensure that Internet Explorer can understand our code. Then import Vue from Vue. And then let's create new instance of Vue. So new Vue, and we are going to bind it to the element with the ID app. And if we open index.html, you may remember everything that we put, the entire template, is wrapped with this div with the ID of app. Okay, so now we've got a new instance of Vue. Next thing we're going to do is to add window and then Axios. We're going to add Axios to the global window object. So require, and we're going to require Axios. This way we'll have Axios available in a global scope, meaning that we can automatically use it from within the component later on when we need to make any Ajax calls. Okay, so our app.js is nearly finished because next thing we need to do is to register our new component. So we're going to start with Vue, then component. The ID of this component will be horizontal feet, and this is what we're going to use as a tag for this component. Then we require it from within the directory we don't have yet, components, and it's going to be called horizontal feet dot view and semicolon at the end. And that's all we need to do inside of the app.js. Now let's create this components directory, and inside of this directory we're going to create this new Vue file called horizontal feet.view. Okay, here we're going to start with the template section, which is where our HTML template is going to be. Then we're going to have script section as well, so script tag, and we're going to start by exporting default modules, so export default and set of curly brackets, semicolon at the end. Now if we go back to index.html and cut the entire horizontal feet structure, so starting with this div with the class horizontal feet together with its closing div, if we just cut it and paste it within a template, and if we now go back to our index.html, let's now put horizontal feet tags instead of this entire structure. So if we now add our main app.js file in the footer, so script source, and we go to dist, then js app.js, and if we compile everything by running npm run dev again, you'll see that if we now go to our dist directory JS and open our app.js file, you'll see we have lots more code now. Obviously the Vue has been added, the Axios has been added, as well as this Babel polyfill, and on top of this obviously our app.js content, including, sorry, not this one, including obviously our horizontal feet. Okay, now if we preview our index.html in a browser, and there we go, as you can see, nothing has changed. But if we preview source of our page, you'll see that all we have here is just this horizontal feet component, these tags. Nothing else is displaced. Everything else has been extracted to this Vue component. Okay, so in the next video, we are going to start adding some functionality to our component.